Hello everybody, day 29. So we're almost at a month's worth of videos. That's a month's worth of videos tagging Nisi with no complaints from her about me tagging her. So kind of suspicious that if I'm some psychotic abuser that she's not telling me to stop. Especially if she considers me to be a stalker and harassing her, which is not what I'm doing. But yeah, no, that's what I find interesting. So let's do today's video, which is called Working Together. And this video, hopefully people will watch this video and see that relationships can overcome obstacles. So Nisi and I, as I've mentioned many times before, both have bipolar 2, autism, and complex post-traumatic stress disorder. And then I have two other disabilities, ADHD and persistent depressive disorder. We manage our disabilities fairly well when we can, but we have had many times where one of us has our disabilities triggered by something, either something the other person did unintentionally, or even more so, just by the environment around us. You know, when you're homeless, especially, talking about when we're homeless, there's lots of times you have things happen you can't control, drug addicts coming around you to try to steal your shit, whatever it is. So, during our strong 7-year relationship, we would always have, you know, those normal neurodiverse couple fights that neurodiverse couples have. And the one thing I always loved about her and I is we could have a fight, we could step away for a little bit, and then talk about it, and come back together, have her telling me she knows I'm not a bad person, have me apologizing for anything I may have done to start the fight, and work through it, and have a stronger relationship. So, in my eyes, being that I was with her for 7 years, and no one else can know our bond or our relationship but me and her, I can say without a shadow of a doubt, her and I had an unbreakable bond because we always fought to make the relationship work. And knowing her and knowing how things were with her ex-husband, like I mentioned before in a couple other videos, holding him fucking accountable, that piece of shit asshole, you know, had she really wanted to get away from me, she could have very easily done that. It wouldn't have been very difficult. And I would have been upset, but I would have let her go. I have no choice at that point. So, you know, Nisi, I love you, and I know the truth